Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the Quantum Coaching certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Day 3 of Big Coach Energy Live. I am shook. This week is literally flying by. I want to keep 100, right? I want to be 100% honest with you at all times. And the truth is I have been sleep deprived over the last week and a half with my baby. And I woke up this morning feeling like I was in such a funk from sleep deprivation. And then I was like, I got to get out of the house. So I got out of the house and my mom was like, go back to sleep. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to go back to sleep. I'm going to work on myself and my energy right now. And I got out of the house. Hi, everyone that's joining. And I went and got myself an amazing coffee from my favorite coffee shop. And I bumped into a friend that I was so happy to see. She had a baby like literally 3 or 4 weeks before me. And I started getting emotional because I'm just like, I needed to see you right now. Shout out Emily. And it just lifted my spirit so much. And then I reconnected with what I'm here to share today with you. And that also took my energy to a whole nother level. So I went from literally in the negative today. I was at a deficit this morning to now I am feeling so much better. Like the way that I'm showing up for you right now, I'm not faking it. I'm not forcing it. I'm legitimately feeling this way right now. And I just want to say that there's so much power in being able to recognize when we feel out of alignment. Yeah, connection. When we feel out of alignment, to do something about it, right? To not just go down that trajectory, but to actually say, I don't want to feel this way and I don't want to feel this way, and show up that way for you all, because this is a big week for me and for you. So anyway, I just wanted to share kind of where I was at this morning and where I am now, and the power of, just awareness. There's so much power in awareness. And I also share that because when you can help your clients become aware of their point of attraction, their energy, where their focus is, there's so much that they can work with there. And awareness alone creates shifts for our clients. Awareness alone is such a powerful teacher and healer. And so just remember that just with the foundations of coaching, you can help your clients have massive shifts because you're helping them become more aware of themselves, of their energy, of their thoughts, of their beliefs. And the more aware we are, that's where those quantum shifts come in. And so let's just kick off by saying, what is a quantum shift? A quantum shift is a small shift in awareness. Right? So when you can help your clients and yourself have those minute shifts in awareness, what do you think that creates ultimately? Ultimately, that is what creates the quantum leaps. Quantum shifts create quantum leaps. Remember that. That's a truth bomb. And our students in QCA know that. And that is the trajectory of QCA. Throughout the whole program, our students are getting quantum shifts. And that's ultimately what helps them go from 0 to 100 in their business and in their life. So I just want to start off by saying that. If you're on Instagram and you want to join us in the Facebook group, I'm going to share some amazing slides. So come into the Facebook group, Big Coach Energy. My team will accept you in. And hello, good morning to everyone. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating and your participation. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Hope. Hi, Bella. Hi, Brandy. On Monday, I did the money magnet manifestation. And yesterday, I had a discover call with a potential client. And it was a full body yes, and booked my services last night and paid in full. Oh my God. Okay. Brandy, yes, I'm celebrating you so much. That's amazing. That's literally why I put the money bundle with this workshop, because this 5 days of training, because it really does make a difference. That's amazing. Okay, we're probably gonna just celebrate the shit out of that all day long. Okay, I want to share my screen. Let's get to it, because I missed a couple things that I wanted to talk about yesterday. The BCE homework, by the way, great job for all of you who did it. Thank you so much for participating. I loved reading all of those. And today we're going to talk about NLP, quantum coaching techniques, neuro-linguistic programming. And I just want to touch on the BCE money bundle in case you're listening and you're like, I also want to do the meditation that Brandy did. Go to quantumcoachco.com/money. It's an $11 money bundle. That money magnet meditation is worth hundreds of dollars, obviously. She just manifested a pay in full client. So it's a great bundle. I actually have been doing my own money magnet meditation, and we have abundance activating journaling prompts and an EFT tapping into abundance session. So Big Coach Energy money bundle. It's $11 and it's only on sale at this price until Friday. So quantumcoachco.com/money. quantumcoachco.com/money. So if you want that, get on it. Okay. So let's just do a quick recap. We learned the quantum coaching method, right? We learned some of the biggest confessions. Yesterday was amazing. The confessions of our students have been so powerful, and I'm so grateful to them for showing up and doing the work that they're doing in the world and showing up for you. They took an hour and a half out of their day yesterday to come be with you all, listening and watching. So I am just so grateful to them. And so let me just check in on the comments here. I tell my friends all the time that awareness is where it starts. Yes, so good. Okay, hold on. Let me just get more connected here to the comments. Good job, Bree. Yes, Bree. Amazing. I love how we celebrate each other too. It's so powerful. And just a reminder, if you're watching the replay, #replay, let me know that you're here. Interact like you're live, and the applications for QCI are open. So I'm going to go through some of the details of the program today as well. So sit tight. You're in for such a treat. But just to quickly go over the 5 biggest mistakes that you might be making in your coaching. These are so key, because if we avoid these, we avoid, a really awkward coaching session, essentially. So we want to stay out of being the assumer. We want to stay out of being the filler, the fixer, the avoider, and the advice giver. Okay. So assumer is not listening, right? Already believes that they know the answers. They're steering versus guiding. They're filtering through their own personal experience. If you're an assumer in your coaching sessions, give me a number 1 in the comments. And then we have 2, filler. They talk too much, right? They don't leave space for the client's discovery or know how to hold it. They're ungrounded. Then they really don't stop talking because they feel like they have to fill the space. And they don't allow powerful questions to land. So, when you're in a coaching session and you're asking your client something really deep, and they're pausing to answer the question, and then you just interrupt their pause and you're like, actually, let's think of another question. So then you're stacking questions, and question stacking is actually really challenging for the subconscious mind to give a clear answer. So you want to stay away from that as well. And then being a fixer. Who here is fixer? This was my go-to. A fixer might think that their clients are broken or thinks that people are broken. They might jump to accountability and skip other steps. So that looks like when you get into a session with a client and they're coming in with some emotions and you're like, okay, how can we get into action around this? How can we make a game plan, right? And you're skipping all of the inner work and you're going right to the action steps. And you want to be mindful of that, because when we skip to the action steps, we're actually bypassing a lot of the deeper work that's actually going to make them have a shift in their life. So that's key. And then a fixer also thinks that you need serious help. Like, my client needs serious help, right? That's the mindset of a fixer. And the fixer might also get caught up in the client's problems. So when you get caught up in the client's problem and story, you're trying to get into fix-it mode around the details of their story, as opposed to shifting the energy of the session. So basically, you want to stop focusing so much on the details of the story and start focusing on the thoughts, the energy, the beliefs, the subconscious programming, and the values and identity around the problem. We're not coaching the problem, we're coaching the energy. And if you can make that shift alone in your coaching, you will have life-changing sessions. Seriously. Anyone feel like they get too caught up in the client's story and problem, and you feel like, I don't know how to fix this. Like, I want to fix this, but I don't know how to fix this. That means that you're working too hard as a coach. Okay. You're working too hard. And I always say that if you're working too hard as a coach, you're working too hard. Okay. Because you don't have the answers for them. They have the answers. The client is always the expert. You have to trust that and get behind that and stay with that. Okay. Hold on. I need to turn my iPad so I can actually see the comments. Okay, cool. Hello, Taylor. Okay. I'm so glad you're here. All right. 1 in 3, Bree says. Bree, I'm so glad you're here too. I think I saw your application come through. I think, or maybe it was another Brie. Let me know if it was yours. Actually, might be all of them. I'm a fixer as well. My biggest weakness. Okay. So we're going to really work that out in QCA, especially. We really, really get super, super deep on these and really work them out of our system. Or you might be an avoider, number 4 and 5, avoider and advice giver. Avoider avoids the client's deeper emotional issues as they arise. They may be emotionally turned off and they don't know where to go. So they just skip over the emotions. They can't hang right with the deeper energy. And so they are bypassing it, right? They are not equipped to handle the deeper emotional things that might come up in a session, which is totally understandable when you don't have the skill set to know how to help your client process through and use techniques to help them move through the energy that's there and the emotions that are there. Or number 5, you might be an advice giver. And an advice giver just tells you, you're talking more than the client, like Lizzie was saying yesterday. You can't truly hold space for the client because you're telling them what you think is best for them. And you're operating from your opinion and you're acting more like a friend and is trying too hard, right? Because we all know that friends are advice givers. Friends, they just want to tell us what to do, right? Because they know what's best for us because they know us. And that's not the case in a coaching scenario. You don't have to give advice to your clients. You shouldn't be giving advice. And there's a time and a place and a way to share from your personal experience if it's relevant. And the question you want to ask yourself when you are listening to them and you're like, "Ooh, I want to chime in. I've been through this," or "I have something to say about this." That's when you have to ask yourself, is this in service to the client or is this in service to me? Is this what I want to share in my session right now? Is it in service to the client or is it in service to myself? Okay. So get really clear in that moment. And if for any reason it's in service to yourself, like you feel like you need to be heard or seen in that moment, you want to dial it back. Because when we share something vulnerable and personal, after a client shares something vulnerable and personal, it takes it all away from them, right? It takes away the power of what they just shared and it makes it about you as the coach. And guess what? Coaching is not about you. Coaching is not about you. Isn't that amazing? It's not about you. It's so great. It's not about you. Oh my gosh. It's so great. Okay. So which one do you resonate with the most? Let me know. And this is all for awareness, right? Like we were talking about earlier, just being aware of where you fall in this spectrum of the 5 things to avoid in your coaching. And if you're just joining on Instagram right now or on Facebook, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Stay for a while. And here's another truth bomb. Being a master of your craft doesn't just happen overnight. It's a commitment and a value to continue to learn and grow and be the best coach you can be. And that's what came up in so many of your homeworks that I was reading from yesterday. You're realizing that it's a process and it takes commitment and it takes time. And it's really a process of never arriving. Okay. So now we're getting into day 3. Let's go. Day 3, I'm just going to remind you of the prizes. We're giving away thousands of dollars in prizes for people that are interacting the most, that are sharing, that are commenting, that are being leaders in this group, because the more you show up and interact, the more others feel safe that they can do the same. Okay. So today we're going to go into what is NLP. We're going to go into a communication model that's like so amazing, how to coach anyone on anything, how to help your clients through the RRR process. I'm going to teach you a process that we teach inside of QCA. And we're going to talk about powerful visioning for your next level and how applications are open right now for the Quantum Coaching Academy. I'm going to go over all the details of the program. Okay. So what is this NLP buzz? You're hearing neuro-linguistic programming. Who here has heard of NLP? Raise your hand. Let me know in the comments. I'm so excited too. Okay, who here has heard of NLP? So let me just break it down a little bit for you. NLP is a pseudoscientific approach to communication, personal development, and psychotherapy, and it was created by 2 men, Richard Bandler and John Greiner in California in the 70s, and they have modeled processes from therapists that claim that there's a connection between their neurological processes, the language of our mind, awesome, yeah, the language of our mind, and the behavioral patterns that we've learned through our experience, our programming, and that these can be changed to achieve a specific goal. So we can literally change the language of our mind and all of the filters inside of our subconscious in order to achieve a specific goal that we want. Dr. Amir in the house. Okay, so let's break it down even further. Neuro is our mind and our senses and how we experience the world. So visually, what we see. Kinesthetically, the external feelings, which include touch of someone or something, the pressure, the texture, and the feeling that we have inside. Auditory, including sounds, the words we hear, the way people say those words. Gustatory, our taste. Olfactory is our smell. So our mind is interpreting all the senses that we experience in the world. And then linguistic, neuro-linguistic, the language of our minds we use to color and give it life meaning, to color those senses of what we're taking into the world. The pictures, the sounds, the taste, the internal dialogue, the feelings, the beliefs. Okay. And then it goes into our programming, which is all of that calculates and adds up to the behavioral patterns that we have, that we've been programmed with at the subconscious level, that are either moving us closer or further away from our goals. So in neuro-linguistic programming, we use language patterns. We use tools to help you actually change the internal picture in our mind, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So this baby right here is called the communication model. And I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the communication model, but just kind of going based on what we just talked about, right? Neuro, our mind and the senses of our world, everything that's coming in at us, right? What we see, what we hear, what we feel, what we smell, what we taste. We're taking in 2.3 million bits of information per second, right? But there's no possible way that we can filter, that we can actually be aware of all of that at one time. So our mind filters that information that's coming in at us. How does it filter information? Well, it comes in and then it trickles through all these internal filters. What is it doing? It's deleting information that we don't need, right? So, when like you're with someone and they're like, oh my God, did you just see that? And you're like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're like, how did you not see that? Your subconscious mind deleted it. It wasn't relevant to see for you, right? So our mind deletes something. Or if someone's telling us something, or if we're talking to our spouse and we're not listening and we're just deleting that information, right? Anyone been there? I've been there. And so our mind is deleting, or it's distorting. Very often it's distorting, where we're taking in something and we're like, she doesn't like me, right? Or you're watching this right now and you're like, I don't know if I could be a coach. Or you're like, I know I could be a coach. Either way, we're distorting, or we're generalizing. We're putting things in buckets. We're like, oh, that belongs over there. Okay, cool. So our 2.3 million bits is coming in, and we're delete, distort, generalizing. And then it's also going through what time it is, where we are, what mood we're in, what programs are running, what language we speak, what memories we have, what decisions we made, our beliefs, our values, and our identity, who we believe ourselves to be. It's running through all of that at the same time. It's happening very fast. So out of 2.3 million bits of information, guess how much we're consciously aware of right now? 126 bits of that 2.3 million. 126 bits. That's our frame. Okay. So that frame is creating something really powerful. That frame is creating our internal representation. That frame is creating this picture in our mind. So an internal representation is a picture in our mind. We're seeing pictures in our mind all day. They're just moving so fast that we don't even see them as pictures. So we're taking in the world, we're filtering, and we're creating pictures in our mind. And our pictures in our mind are creating our state of being, how we feel about our life, how we feel about that moment, how we feel about our day, right? So take me earlier. I'm filtering in the fact that I haven't slept good. My baby was up all night last night, and I'm launching, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I've got a lot to do. I want to work out, but I can't because I got to get there's just so many things going on. I'm filtering all this experience based on all my filters, and I'm creating this picture that, yeah, I'm just in a funk, right? And that's how I was feeling. And so earlier, my physiology, right? It was creating a physiology that I didn't like, right? I wasn't carrying myself in the way that I want to be carrying myself, or the energy that I wanted to be in today, which then creates my behavior, right? Whether or not I stayed in bed, or got up, or got myself a coffee, or decided to do my hair and makeup, or right. And then when we have our internal representation, it creates our state, it creates how we feel about ourselves, our behavior, and then that's what gives us our results or our lack of results in our life. And here's the thing, most coaches are working at this level, behavior. They're working at the behavioral level with their clients. They're trying to change their behaviors, when really we want to be working at the identity level. If we can really hone in on the identity, who we believe ourselves to be at our core, that's where the most change is going to happen. And then we work on our beliefs and our values and our decisions and all of that. Like by decisions, it's like deciding that you're good enough or not good enough, deciding that you're worthy or not worthy, right? Those are the decisions that I'm talking about. So there's a lot that goes into neuro-linguistic programming. This is literally the tip of the iceberg, but I think that this really illustrates the work that we do with our clients and why it's so important, and how we process information and filter information and the internal representations that people have. Now, here's the thing. Here's why giving advice and coaching doesn't work. Because someone might come to you and say, I want to manifest more abundance in my life. And guess what? You have a different internal representation of what abundance means to you than they have a different internal representation of what abundance means to them. So I could say, imagine a cat right now, and we're all imagining a different cat. Some of you might have a cat, so you're thinking about your cat. Some of you might have had a cat in your past, so you're thinking about your childhood cat. Some of you might be thinking about a cartoon cat, right? So you have to realize that everybody has a different perception of reality. And that is why advice giving and fixing and filling the space, all that doesn't work, because we're all processing reality differently. Even if we have the same experiences, we're processing them differently. And so what peace means to you, your client may have a completely different interpretation of what peace means to them. And so what worked for you to get through your traumas, for what worked for you to get through your heartache, what worked for you to lose weight, what worked for you to become a coach, it might not work for someone else. It probably won't, because they're processing their life completely differently than you. So what worked for you probably won't work for them. And that's why it's important to have coaching skills and tools in your toolbox and under your belt that you can whip out and be able to say, okay, I can help you shift the energy around the way that you feel around this. Not the way I did it, but the way that you did it, the way that's unique to you. Tools that are universal, that can work for anyone on anything. Are you with me? Thank you. Listening. So filtered through our own internal dialogue, basically. Yes, 100%. Okay, let's keep it moving. So when you learn how to coach your clients on the energetic level, you become limitless in your coaching and help others become limitless in their life. No big deal, right? Kind of a big deal, I would say. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a business coach, a life coach, a health coach, an intuitive healer, so on. This process and these tools are based in energy leadership. So you're leading with your energy, and having tools to create powerful inquiry will create transformation. Thank you so much, Dr. Amir. Appreciate you showing up. Yeah, Taylor, take it all in. Take it all in. There's so much here. So in all cases, remember, we're coaching our clients' energy around their business, around their life, their love, their health, and so on. I was in the DMs yesterday with someone who's like, I want to do health and wellness coaching, but I don't know if QCA is right for me. Like, can you help me understand? And this is basically what I was explaining to her, is that, yeah, we're not going to teach you how to create meal plans or about, the body as it relates to glucose or this or that. We're not a health certification, but we're going to help you help your clients work the energy around their health. What's stopping them from getting healthy? What's blocking them from, their holistic lifestyle that they want to live? And if you know how to coach their energy around those things, you'll have more movement where it'll blow your mind. Like, there'll be so much movement and transformation with them. Because remember, the problem isn't what needs to be coached, fixed, or figured out by the coach. It's always the energy around it, because that's what's creating the reality. Our energy and our focus is what creates our reality, right? So in QCA, we really have such a deep focus on the energetics and the quantum energy around coaching. And that's really our sweet spot, because we teach you how to work the energy around all the things that your clients come to you with. So you can literally coach anyone on anything. Now, here's part of the process. So you learn the foundational bullseye of the quantum coaching method. Now I'm going to teach you something else that we really hone in on. The 3 source principles of the client's journey of the quantum coaching method. Okay. So here's the thing: release, rewire, receive. We have to help our clients have a release around the problem, rewire that energy around the problem, around the belief, around the decision, the limiting decisions, and therefore they can receive something brand new. So we teach our students how to help their clients release, rewire, and receive. So release is coaching your clients to release limiting beliefs, energy programs at the root cause. Okay, deep at the root. Then rewire that energy, coaching your clients to reprogram old beliefs and create new ones to support the life they actually want to live. And receive, coaching your clients to set goals, outcomes, intentions for what they wish to receive and create in their life. We have tools and processes that we teach in QCA under each and every one of these pillars. So a ton of processes to help your clients have a powerful release and help yourself too. A ton of processes on how to rewire that energy. A ton of processes on how to receive, how to manifest, how to set your intentions, how to put your goals on a future timeline and have them tap into that future timeline. Yesterday, one of the coaches shared about the Ring of Power meditation. That's in receive as well. We have so many tools under each and every category, and every single week inside the Quantum Coaching Academy, you're getting 1 or 2 new tools. So as the coaches yesterday were saying, even after the first month, you are going to feel so much more confident in your abilities to coach and lead people through powerful transformation because you're learning new tools every single week. And you're getting to practice those new tools with your peer coaches and peer clients in the program. So the RRR process is so powerful. And then we also have another process around, this is the 3 source principles of the client's journey. We also flip it where it's the 3 source principles of the coach's journey, which is assess, ask, and act. How to know when to assess, when to ask, when to act, what processes to put in. It's really powerful stuff. Okay, let me check the chat. Coaching the energy, not the problem, Ashley. Yes, yes. Thank you, Taylor. This is seriously beautiful. RRR. Yeah, who resonates with this? Big time. And so how valuable would it be for you to have life-changing tools to help your clients change their lives and be highly sought after and highly paid for your work in the world? Becoming certified in 8 modalities, being accredited with the International Coach Federation, having all of these certifications under your belt. Yes, we have 8. You'll learn about that in a minute. You can charge more for your work. Because why can you charge more? Because you feel more confident, because you feel like you can help someone have a transformation. And that, you're right, Hope, it is priceless. It really, really is. So are you ready to hit the bullseye and coach like a world-class leader? Because I'm so ready to help you if you are. So let's just imagine for a moment that today's the day that you decide, and you can close your eyes if you want to. Today's the day that you decide to take action on this dream and finally claim to the world that you're a coach. But you're not just a coach. You're a coach that actually knows how to create transformation. You decide to take that step forward. I want you to just tap into that feeling and imagine, even just 6 months from now, how your life will change and could change if you made that decision today to finally take the steps to making this happen. What could be possible? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear as you step into that picture of you 6 months from now who made a powerful decision today to be like, this is what I'm doing and this is the direction I'm going in and I'm going all the way in? What would be possible 6 months from now for you? Think about the impact that you could have in that such a short period of time. Think about the income that you could have in such a short period of time. Think about the service that you can give to the world. Think about the way in which you show up, right? And how good it feels in your body, how powerful it feels, how right it feels. And now I want you to think about really letting yourself be seen, really owning it. Like, who are you not to fucking do this? Who are you not to share your messages with the world? You've got it. You've got it. But it starts with a decision, making the powerful decision. Yes, Taylor, personal freedom, income, my identity as a whole. Yes, 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 100%. And now I want you to imagine, because we have to do it both ways. What happens if you don't make the decision? Or I should say, what doesn't happen in your life if you don't make that powerful decision to show up, to be seen, to say that you are a coach, you're moving forward in this direction? What happens if you don't go all in? What happens then? Where are you 6 months from now? Really go there for a moment and see what you feel. see what you see, feel what you feel, hear what you hear, really go there. Like if it doesn't happen, if you don't make any moves, if you stay in the same spot you're in right now, 6 months from now, what doesn't happen? Yeah. Reen says, I feel shifting transgenerational trauma, breaking the cycles of pain and money beliefs, and being in service to others. That's what, if it does happen, for sure. That's so powerful. Yeah. Yeah. Taylor says, I've been living it, working a job that's just a job, never feeling truly fulfilled. It's a real downer. Nothing happens and no one gets to make transitions with me. Here's the thing. Gab says, constant resistance on current path. I feel that. I was there. I don't know if you watched day one, but that was me. Here's the thing. We don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have the time to hold off on our dreams. We don't have the time to wait for the right time, or wait for the perfect finances, or wait for X, Y, and Z. We just don't have time. It's so present to me even now, just being a mama and like watching time just fly on by. It's like scary how fast it goes. And all I want to do is just be that example for him, right? And live in my purpose and show him what's possible through the work that I do, and show all of you what's possible, because I know that this is why I'm here on this planet. And I want you to show other people what's possible, because we can't change the world alone. We can't. We all have to do it together. I can't change the world alone. If anyone thinks they can change the world alone, they're tripping. So really tap in. Really tap in and get really, really clear with yourself and say, if this is the direction I want to go, journal it out for yourself. What will happen and what won't happen, and where do you want to go? Because it's up to you. You're the one who gets to change your life. And I want to remind you where we started. The number one way to manifest a 6 and 7 figure business is to be a world-class coach, and to know how to facilitate quantum transformation, to know that you can lead someone through anything that they're moving through, right? There's so much power in that. The number one way is to get wins, right? When our coaches start in our program, these are the messages I get. People are like, I'm so scared to invest, right? QCA, it's a big investment, right? And they're also scared if they don't do it, because if they don't do it, they don't get the same results that they would if they would have done it. So when they come into my program, they're like, I signed a client. Oh my gosh, Sarah Clancy, I've signed my first paying client. She found me organically. I'm also going to be live with Emma. Loved it. I signed a client. I mean, people sign clients left and right because they're getting into the energy and they're doing the things. Someone else got 4 discovery calls. I'm in love with QCA and this work. I signed another 3-month client and launched a 6-week coaching program specifically for burnout recovery, which I'm excited about. That was Emma from yesterday. I signed a new 3-month client today and just delivered a masterclass on the meaning we attach to burnout. Also Emma. Okay, so she's signing clients left and right after she joined QCA, right? People are showing up on Instagram stories as the real them. Being coached on Sunday was a breakthrough for me. Ashley Gordon, she was tagging me, right? I'm doing my first masterclass Saturday at a local boutique. People are making moves in this container. And that's the energy, that's the vibe. So I want to remind you that applications are open for QCA. And I'm going to tell you all about it. But if you want to go directly to the application, you go to quantumcoachco.com/QCA. And I want to share about it. We are a 6-month internationally accredited coach training program for coaches. QCA is the leading industry program that combines proven coaching tools with neuro-linguistic programming, quantum coaching, manifestation, and spirituality. So change happens faster, lasts longer, and goes deeper. You get certified in 8 modalities: certified quantum energy life coach, certified NLP practitioner, certified emotional freedom tapping practitioner, certified time technique practitioner. Time technique is where you literally help your clients go back on their timeline to release anger, sadness, fear, hurt, guilt, release limiting decisions, decisions like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not lovable, whatever they decided about themselves. You can also help them go into a future timeline and put goals and outcomes and manifestations into their future. It's so powerful. You also get certified in Reiki energy healing, level 1. We also certify in quantum group coaching. We also certify in hypnotherapy. And we also certify in success in life coaching. So you get 8 certifications in one program. It's the only program that you'll need. It is the only program that you will need. Green said, yes, I'm going to sign up. Got nothing to lose, all to gain, grow on a personal level. I'm so excited. Ashley's already signed up. Bella pinned it in the comments. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to take this step. We are accredited with 2 boards. So we are ICF accredited, which means that we are level 2 accreditation with the ICF, which means that we are the gold standard of coaching, right? So the ICF is the International Coach Federation. They are the federation of coaches, and basically they hold the gold standard in coaching if you are with them. Yes, guys. I'm so excited. And then we're also with the International Board of Neuro-Energetics for NLP. So we've got all the things, the certifications. Can we go back and see those somewhere? Like, is it on a website or something? If we can go back over that. 100%, Allison. I can go back over it. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. They're also on the website. So you'll be able to read all about them individually on the website. But these are the certifications. And you'll be certified in our method. You'll be certified in group coaching is a big thing, because I know that most coaches don't just want to do one-on-one coaching. Most coaches want to do group coaching. And we teach you how to hold a group container, how to structure a group container, what happens in a group container, how do you open and close a group container, how do you hold the space of a group container, how do you do hot seat coaching, how do you weave in teaching, how do you weave in tools. There's so much that goes into a group container, and we teach you how to do all of that. This program feels too good to be true. That's why I was so intrigued yesterday listening to the transformations these past coaches have had. Yes, Allison, let me know what questions you have about the certifications. I'm happy to answer. Does your acceptance ever expire? What do you mean by that? Let me know. So if you've already put in your application and so what happens is you put in an application and you have a call with our amazing team, and they help walk you through all the details and answer all of your questions. So we really recommend getting super clear if you have any questions regarding any of the content. Do you have to renew the certifications? No, you do not have to renew the certifications, and you get lifetime access to the program and all the updates. So if you feel like you need a refresh, you can go back in. We update it all the time. We're always adding to the program. So you can go back in and do all of that. How much application of these techniques do we personally get the opportunity to do during a 6-month course? Great question, Taylor. I'm so glad you asked. So let me, okay. So every single week you're applying the tools. So the way that we go about teaching is we teach the content, we demo the content for you, and then you're practicing the content. So you're literally practicing on every single call. Not only that, in the program, you will have a coach and you will be a coach. So the 3rd week after you get some tools under your belt, we pair you up with someone in your time zone to coach them, and also for you to be coached. So you're getting to practice the tools that you're learning in real time, and you're also getting them practice on you. And it shows you how powerful the tools are. So it's really amazing when you are learning something and then immediately integrating it. We are very much so an experiential program. It's not like, oh, sign up, bye, see you later. I lead the program. So I lead the program with Jenna. She's our co-facilitator. She is amazing. She's a psychotherapist. She's so knowledgeable. And she's like, people don't even know they don't know when they sign up that they're getting Jenna too. And she's incredible. So it's me and Jenna that lead the way, and Coach Bella, who's in the comments. Coach Bella's there. She is our program coordinator, director, and it's just amazing the team that we have in place to support you. You're supported every step of the way, and there is live support. We answer all of your questions on every single call. You will never be left wondering something. So I hope that answers your question. If you put it in your app and get accepted, you have to apply for the next round. You can email us and we can, I don't believe so. I believe that we have people who can just go for the next round. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let me keep moving. So phase 1 of the program is the foundations. It's the springboard for the whole program. You set the solid foundation to launch your quantum leap into your next coaching level. So here we're getting into the fundamentals, your soul's unique coaching mission, vision, and values, the quantum coaching session structure. So we're going to teach you how to prepare, start, run, and close your quantum coaching sessions. And you can follow with any client in any niche. You have a really solid framework to know actually how to facilitate your sessions. That's really where we start, right? And then powerfully holding space for your clients without relating, giving advice, all that, how to practice proper coaching ethics and get real life experience as a coach within the program. Then in phase 2, we get more into the advanced quantum coaching techniques. This is where you'll get your hands on transformational tools and techniques so you can coach in the quantum field and create lasting change with your clients. This is where you'll explore ideas and strategies for life-changing tools and processes within our proprietary QCA methodology, including the same tools I've used personally to transmute and transform my life and my clients' long-held beliefs and pave the way for breakthrough after breakthrough. Advanced tools for helping your clients release energy blocks at the root cause, anchor in positive behaviors, make faster decisions, and heal their relationships. Interrupting old patterns and habits, eliciting powerful values for your clients so they know what they stand for. And then in phase 3, we're getting really into NLP, hypnotherapy, how to speak to your client's unconscious mind, because the deeper they go, the higher they can fly and reach. Facilitating EFT, powerful visioning, goal setting, intention setting, utilizing hypnotherapy, master conversational hypnosis, as well as meditative hypnosis for maximum transformation, incorporating the power of Reiki energy healing to expand your client's healing, as well as your own coaching practice. And then in phase 4, it's all about business acceleration. So we also have a very strong business program within QCA. So you don't have to choose between getting your certification or getting a business coach. We literally are the one-stop shop for all of it, and we do it really well. So this is where your coaching craft becomes your coaching business. And in phase 4, you're going to have live monthly business calls. We have a business mastermind call with our in-house business expert and coach, Callie, who you're going to meet on day 5 because we're going to do a business training for you on Friday. So stay tuned for that. You're going to learn how to master your discovery calls, effortlessly onboard and offboard your clients into coaching packages. We have plug and play systems and templates for you. We have guest expert trainings on helping you find your niche, helping you find your ideal client, understanding how to legally protect your business. We have a one-on-one client contract template for you that we give you inside the portal from Natalie Puglisi. Shout out Natalie. She's amazing, an attorney who put together this contract for QCA. We have technical support around designing your coaching website, creating payment plans, calendar links, recording your own meditations, how to record your videos, working with a virtual assistant, and so much more. There's so much in here. Like, it's crazy. And so we've got you covered from A to Z. Really, we really, truly do. Do you have any questions about any of this? Put them in the chat. I'm here for it. Hi, Layla. So let's break down all the goodness. So post-graduation, there's also more available to you. So you have a Quantum Coach Master Resource Portal. It gives you access to all the updates of the program with the option to attend future guest expert training. So anytime we have a guest expert coming to QCA, you'll be invited live, like you'll continue. So for example, we have a business training coming up. All past rounds get invited to the business training. If we have let's just say a Chinese medicine doctor come in and teach about meridian points in the body with EFT tapping, you'll be invited to that even after the program ends for you. You have lifetime access. So any new trainers that come in, you're invited in real time to be part of those sessions. Number 2, Quantum Leadership Facebook group. Our leadership Facebook group is post-graduation. You receive ongoing support from our team. So if you're working through a client issue and you need support around it, put in the Facebook group. If you want to host a retreat and you want to host it with other quantum coaches, put in the Facebook group. The Facebook group is really powerful and it's pretty active because people are always posting in there with things that they have going on in their business, help that they need, or client issues that come up. We're there to support you through all of it. Number 3, we have an alumni mastermind membership. So once a month, we have a 90-minute Zoom call for people that want to join our mastermind membership. It's $33 a month for that support. And it's a no-brainer. I mean, our students love it. It's very intimate. We get to coach you one-on-one around your business. So it's essentially business coaching at the mastermind membership. We had a call last night and we talked about how to build your business offline and how to create more in-person connection and events. So for $33 a month ongoing for that, it's like complete no-brainer. And then we also have a new program where, so in QCA, you get a mentor coach. A mentor coach is someone that's highly certified. They are at the professional certified level with the ICF, and they're on our team. And they will be coaching you for 3 hours over the program, once in the beginning, middle, and end. And basically, you coach them for 45 minutes, and then they give you feedback on your coaching. We're really big on giving feedback. Feedback on your coaching is priceless. So you're coaching the mentors and then they're giving you real-time live feedback in that call. And we just added an addition to after the program. A couple of students have said they wish that they could continue on with their mentor coaches. And you totally can. 1 or 2 sessions a month, we have that available if that's something that's interesting to you. So drop your questions if you have any. I just want to share some of the testimonials. Yes, it's scary when you have no resources, then boom, here they are, QCA. Exactly. Yes. So this program felt like a full body yes straight away. Love the energy. I despise advice and somehow I have a sign on my back that says, give me all your advice. It's such a trigger. I wish everyone had QCA. It would change the world. You are all truly the best. Every day I think about how grateful I am for this program and this group of people. QCA is life-changing. Wow. I feel like I could say yes to anything I desire. This program is insane. Best fucking investment I've ever made. My biggest takeaway, there isn't a single limiting belief that I can't rewrite. I think confidence would be noticeable when I'm able to ask for a large amount of money and feel excited for my clients instead of feeling guilty for taking their money. Oh shit, worth way more. Value overload. I feel like I'm no longer accepted in my mind. I have no room for that old state. QCA container is insane. I mean, our testimonials are insane. So I wanted to share this video.
Last month was my biggest month ever in coaching. I'm fully booked right now. And for the first time, it really felt so easy. I felt so trusting. I just felt like everything was finally integrating into the way I coach. And it truly felt like a world-class coach. I am celebrating. Actually got my LLC all set up, ready for payment. First 4 or 5 weeks, I cleared $4,160. This is all profit. Just got paid for my first kind of corporate gig in the mental health anti-burnout space.
You take the feeling that you've embodied in this moment right now, feeling that transformation, and you acted on just 1% of that goal, your goal becomes a manageable task.
I literally, as we were on the phone, I just got booked for a private event.
This is real time. This is what our students are sharing real time. They are getting booked. They are making money. They are making an impact. They are changing lives. And I want to invite you into that energy. I want to say, take my hand. Let's go. Let's do this. I want to help you step into the life that you're meant to live, the calling you're meant to embody, and the service that you came here to this planet to really be about. And I'm so ready for you to apply right now to the Quantum Coaching Academy. If you feel ready to apply, I want to invite you right now. quantumcoachco.com/QCA, apply to the program, and just watch what happens when you say yes, even just to apply, even just to get curious, even just to book your call to see what's possible. It's time. It's time. So your homework for today is post in the group what your biggest takeaway is, an aha moment from today's training, and apply to QCA. Apply to QCA. That's your homework for today. Okay. I can't wait to welcome you inside the program. You will have your application call with either myself, with Jenna, or with Emma. And they are so excited to hold space for you. And I just want to say one thing. When you apply to QCA, it's not just an application that goes into the ether. Our team thoroughly reads each application. Not only that, if you have a website, we're looking at your website. If you have social media, we're checking it out. We're really wanting to get a feel for who you are and what you're about. And we want to feel connected to you. And so my team does their homework, and we look deep into who you are, who you want to be, and we talk to you about that. And we do that because we want to make sure it's the right fit for you and the right fit for us, and that it's totally aligned and that you're totally ready to do this. So I'm excited. Just so you know a little bit more about the time commitment of the program. Oh, okay. Let me see. The time commitment of the program is we meet on Thursdays 5 to 7 Eastern time. The live portion of the program will start in July. And from today until we start in July, there's some pre-study work for you to do in the portal. So you're going to watch a lot of the trainings in the portal that we're going to go over everything on each call in July when we meet. Ashley said, so if you add more certification throughout the years, will it be extra cost to pass QCA students? So that has happened. Yes, we added the whole NLP section of the program, and students who did not take NLP before, there was a small fee for them to get certified in NLP. So yes, there's a small fee, but honestly, I think we're capped out right now. I think 8 certifications is where we're landing for a while. So definitely cool. We did add Reiki energy healing, and that we let our students participate in. So it just depends. If it's a lot of content, then you have to do the work associated with that content. And then if there's like team involved, it's like back end stuff involved, then we have to charge an admin fee, but otherwise it's included. So yeah, good question. Hi, Emma. Okay, I'm so excited for you. Go ahead, go apply. Tomorrow is a big day. I'm going to have Coach Jenna on. She is one of the head facilitators and QCA Director of Education, and she's going to show us how to shift our language and marketing to step into greater inclusivity and allyship as a coach, so that you can invite the full diversity of clients into your practice. This day is so powerful. Everyone loves it. It's really, really informative. It's going to be more of a teaching day. So make sure you come. If you want to be part of the Facebook group and watch the slides for tomorrow, because there's a lot of beautiful slides, join us. Big Coach Energy Facebook group. Just search it on Facebook. And yeah, I'm so excited that you get to meet Jenna tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing, amazing stream. And then on Friday, we have business coaching. It's going to be so amazing with Coach Callie, who is our business mentor inside of QCA. So get ready. We're not done yet, but make sure to put your application in, because calls are getting booked up and I want you to get your spot. Okay. Can't wait. If you have any questions at all, message me on Instagram at thequantum.coach. I'm going to just flash my Instagram up here really, really quick. Okay. It's at thequantum.coach. That's what I'll say. At thequantum.coach. Make sure you're following. Feel free to message me. I'm getting a lot of DMs about QCA, so I'm happy to answer them. I answer voice messages. I will send them back to you. It's my jam. So I'm here. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 Eastern for our training for day 4 of Big Coach Energy Live. Do your homework, apply to QCA, share your biggest takeaway. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here, we be about it. Now go get 'em.